This is your weekly channeled message from Spirit for July 15th. I'm seeing the old animated Robin Hood from Disney. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest. That song, and then them stealing the gold right out of the king's, or the Prince John's bedroom. When they're running away and they get away scot-free and stealing from the rich to give to the poor. Then I see this scene where the castle's on fire and Robin Hood jumps into the water to try and escape. They shoot the arrows at him and Little John thinks he's dead for a moment, but he's fine. And then I heard it's not about the money. It's not about the money. Then I was seeing zebras, and hearing the sound that they make, I don't know what it's called, and then when a horse and a zebra have a foal or have a baby, I guess it's called a zorse. And there's this wondering feeling of, okay, a horse and a zebra, you can see both in the baby and the offspring, and it's like partially striped, but does it actually make both sounds of both a horse and a zebra? That yippee sound the zebras make and then the neighs of horse, like does it actually do both? Okay, they're giving us a lot of random things before we can connect the dots, because now I'm seeing the rodeo horses and bucking broncos and bull riding and horse barrel racing and steer roping, or calf roping. And then also like horses in parades with the girls on them waving in parades. Then I looked down, it was 2:21 on my timer, just before 2:22, and there was this visual of these things we've seen, like telling a story, and it's only like a fourth or a third of the whole story in this big circle of like a lifetime or a story or a timeline going start to finish, and only like a third the way through. And I heard like it's just beginning, and there's this feeling of like clicking in, turning a key in a lock, like right when you feel like when you put a key in a lock and you turn it and it is stiff because it's pushing up against the lock, and right before it because there's resistance, and then when you push past that it unlocks it, and we're right at the end of the resistance, right before it pops and unlocks kind of feeling. So I went back to Robin Hood and I asked, what's this about, Spirit? Everything that was taken from you is going to be given back tenfold, because it was never about the money for you. And you're going to be chased, you're going to be hunted or wanted, or because you've gotten your blessings back tenfold, but they can't. And there may be a moment where it seems like all was for naught, but it absolutely is okay. Everything is going to be fine. And okay. And then I asked what all of the different horses, like in the rodeo, and the zebra and the zorse. The zorse shows the convergence point of like old and new you like you from the past and you from the future. You are neither, but you are also both. And you don't have to have the feeling I had of like, well, what sound does a horse make? Does it sound like a zebra or does it sound like a horse? And you don't have to understand why or how it's gonna look or sound or feel, because it's all brand new and you'll discover it, which is fine. And you will see all of the options, all of the abilities and scenarios that you can participate in, which is the horses and all of those different activities. And that it's just beginning, like it's just barely about to be unlocked, and it's only this small part of your existence thus far in this journey. So keep turning your key. Keep turning your key. Use the healing keys you have within you of any love or light or any positivity. Hold on to that key, because it's unlocking everything. It's finally, we're at the end of that resistance before it just pops open. Okay, let me know how this shows up for you or resonates with you. If you would like more collective messages like this, subscribe to this channel. In my profile, click subscribe, become a member, paid member of this channel, and you will receive additional collective messages that are specific to only members that can't be found anywhere else online. So, every single week, you can enjoy those. I'll talk to you soon.